150?
380.
380? Yeah. But we need to include more information. This will basically contaminate the process of the recycling. Ironically, I'm not going to leave this. That's money. Before I start this vlog, look at this. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, wherever you are and what time you're watching this. It's Monday morning, starting the vlog. Preacher's on guard, look at him, that he's on camera duty. So he's directing me. So everything I'm doing is a reflection of Preacher. He says, you're looking good, Dad, doing great, but we need to include more information. And you need to say, stop saying, what is it I keep saying?
And
did you just say and
I did.
Yeah?
Did. I'm copying you.
or
Need to stop it. So, with that being said, it's Monday morning, fresh, had a good weekend, hope everyone's well rested. What are you doing? Yeah, this is right, Dad. I'm coming in the shop, gonna make sure everything's alright. Hey, you happy little boy? They've been having a real good play this morning. What we got tuned for today out there at the moment, I've just done a little video, so you'll see that the boys are just loading up there's a 6-yard skip that we've got full of cardboard, so we're going to go and sell that in a minute. Like I said the other day, the vehicle that we use, the skip lorry, is not on the O licence at the moment, but the yards that we're all conjoined with are the people that we deal with. So with the hardcore the other day, we didn't even need to go out on the road. We literally just drive through a couple of yards, connecting yards, get rid of the hardcore there, so we don't need the operator's licence for that because we're still on our private land. And again with the cardboard, we're literally going to go to the scrapyard next door to RGE Recycling here on Medway City Estate, who we're conjoined with. You calm down, young man. He's like, Dad, I want to be on camera. I want to be on the camera today. Hey.
Nearly fell over.
Right, so what are we doing today? We're going to get rid of the cardboard, yeah? Stop you from chewing it when it blows out of the skip, yeah? Is that okay? Yeah? And that is what we're doing at the moment. So get rid of the cardboard, sell that. I'll tell you how much that's worth in a minute. There's not a lot in there. It's just something that's accumulated, and we just put it in there to stop it from blowing about. If the camera's going all over the place, that's because at the present moment in time, Preacher is annoying investor, the camera lady. Let me show you.
He keeps getting in between my legs, and I'm standing here like trying to
So
keep it steady.
What have you got on today, Vest?
Bunch of bank stuff,
Yep.
accounting, everything, trying to get finalised, catching up with some waste transfer notes from the weekend, and go from there.
Did you just say and
I did.
Yeah?
did. I'm copying you.
See, I told you, it's not that easy. Once you're on video and you've got that, you're trying to talk, it's easy enough to get carried away and start saying things repetitively. So, with that being said, the guys, like I said, just loaded up the skip now. We're going to take that through, go and weigh that on and off the weigh bridge, tip that out, see how much we get for that. It won't be a lot, but what it is, it's a free tip. That's the way I look at it. Calm down, young man. You want to come outside as well, don't you?
He's very vocal today.
Very vocal. And bearing in mind, the dogs we got here this morning, all the lads were out in the yard, and these two have been playing the whole time. They've been literally just chasing each other around, chewing bits of wood that we give them. They just love the wood. And literally just playing. So, go get rid of this cardboard. We've got quite a few bin collections to do today for our regular clients. Do that. Go from there. And I will catch up with you shortly. Just in case people think maybe I record all these videos on the same day, that's why I changed my jumper today. Literally, that's the only reason I put this one on. Because I was looking at the videos and I think, oh, people are going to start thinking that I'm recording this all on the same day and nothing exciting is happening. Look, these two dogs, what you got? Thank you. Obviously they're not knackered out yet, so they need a bit more exercise. We'll go downstairs. Coming in, let's go. Coming in, coming in. Let's go and see how the gentlemen are getting on. Got a gent that works for me. called Nick. He's in his 50s. He makes me feel young, but he is such a hard worker. He comes in every day. He loves it. Now come over. I'd introduce you, Nick.
Introduce me.
He's I was saying that he's a very hard worker. Very good worker, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that all loaded up, ready to go?
Yeah. Took the sheet of pie out of it as well.
Yeah. Excellent. Do you want to go and take down the weigh bridge, get that weighed off,
Yeah.
and I'll follow you around.
Okay. Yeah.
George, can you go with Nick?
Yep.
Just follow him round, actually. Just give him a hand, make sure the cardboard all comes out okay.
Yeah. We've got a better looking cameraman now.
Where's that? Where's she? I know, I just introduced her on the camera upstairs. Everyone's going to be like, no, we don't want Dan talking, we want Vesta on the video from now on. Right, let's get this done. You ready?
Yep.
He'll take that round to the weigh bridge, drive it on there. He'll get a weight before, then he'll tip the cardboard off, then he'll go back on the weigh bridge, get his second weight, and then that obviously gives us our price of how much the load was. Like I said, it's never going to be a lot unless you have massive volumes of it and you're baling it and getting rid of it that way. But what it is for us is a free tip, because you can see that skip was full. It's a 6-yard skip. So if you put that into one of our cages, that's, you know, a third of a load, just over a third of a load. By doing that, you know, we're wasting space that could have been other general waste that could have gone to a tip. And although it doesn't cost a lot to get rid of, when you go to a tip, there's always a minimum of half a ton, minimum of a ton somewhere you go, some places you go. And if you've got all cardboard on and you've got nowhere else to get rid of it, you're going to be paying that minimum price for cardboard that weighs less than a couple of 100 kilos. So one thing we can't have in the cardboard is like plastic. So sometimes things get through the net. But what we'll do is we'll just pick them out, make sure there's none of this stuff in here. It has to be clean cardboard. What this will do, this will go from here. Martin will come over in a minute with his claw machine, pick it up and pull it into this big roll-on, roll-off bin here at RG Recycling. Then he'll run it to a paper mill. They'll recycle it into renewable paper or cardboard or whatever it may be. I'd like to get that process one day. I actually might reach out to the paper mill and see if we can actually record that process so you guys can see where it starts from here, from the consumer to us, to here, to the paper mill, and the whole process of what it comes out like at the end. Sometimes when we're in a rush, you can't help things like this getting caught up in it. But what I always tell the boys to do, once they've tipped it out on the ground, have a little filter for it. Just make sure this stuff comes out. This will basically contaminate the process of the recycling. What the hell? Is that yours? We found a stag.
What's it made out of?
Plastic. Plastic. Have we got some use for this? We can stick this somewhere. Maybe I'll push that bar at the top of the skip lorry. What do you think?
It's as good as it gets. There we go.
$150?
380.
380.
It's still not enough to
If
road.
you ask me to print off the ticket for the actual price of how much it's worth. Yeah. Just a draft. You'll know what I'm talking about. I do love this mug. Look. Oh, that is just brilliant. Right. I've got the verdict here. I've got the paperwork for telling you guys exactly how much we earned for that cardboard. Now, it was only a 6-yard skip, There wasn't a lot of cardboard in there, it was loose, just chucked in there. Obviously, if you was to bale it up and you had a baler, then you can obviously make a lot more money, but this is just loose cardboard and it's only going across the next yard to us, so it doesn't really cost us anything to get rid of. So, I'll start with a weighbridge ticket. So when we went on the weighbridge with the skip loader, it weighed exactly 10,000 kilos. Now, afterwards, once we tipped and we got our secondary weight and went back on, it was 9,620 kilos. Now that gave us a payload of that skip being 380 kilos. Now, what does that translate to in pounds? Pounds, shilling and pence. So I've got that right here in front of me. So clean, dry cardboard. Like I said, I did say emphasise, make sure it's clean, you know, no plastics, no wrappings, it's literally just corrugated cardboard. Now obviously that weighed 380 kilos. Now at the moment the price of cardboard is low for loose cardboard, so it's only £20 a tonne, but that gave us a value of £7.60. We get the VAT on that as well, so £7.60 plus VAT for that small amount of cardboard. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's not really a lot of money for the effort that's gone into it. But the way we look at it logistically is that cardboard's come off a job. It hasn't gone to the general waste tip. Now it was only a 6 cubic yard skip of cardboard, but that takes a lot of additional weight up on your lorry or your vehicle that you're using that day. Now if you're going to go into a transfer station and say you get a good rate in that transfer station, maybe 100 to 120 pounds a tonne, you're looking at about 60 pounds for half a tonne, so that's what they would have charged you for that, plus VAT of 72 pounds. You'd have to spend the diesel getting there, you'd have had to spend the wages of the driver going there and back if you didn't have this outlet of selling your cardboard. Now anyone can sell their cardboard. On Medway City Estate where we are, you can come down yourself to RG Recycling, he'll buy your cardboard straight off you, your loose cardboard. So logistically speaking, although we don't earn a lot of money from the cardboard, we do earn something, and it costs us very little to get rid of if you take into consideration the hours, the wages, the diesel, the time spent storing it and segregating it. So the most cost effective way is to sell your cardboard. I'll drink to that. That is going to be all for today's video. You know exactly how much we make for cardboard, and if the price ever goes up, I'll let you guys know about it, and that's when you want to start flooding in. So I will speak to you guys next time. Ironically, I'm not going to leave this. That's money. And go from there.